There's a special kind of irony in being cheated on by someone whose job is earning people's trust. My name is Sveta. I'm a housing lawyer, contracts, tenant disputes, utilities, that kind of glamorous stuff. My husband, Andre, is a local councilman. Small city politician. Press photos, awkward handshakes, cheap suits that look expensive from far away. We met before all that. Back then he was just a passionate guy yelling at the TV about corruption. I thought it was cute. We'd sit in our tiny rented apartment, eat pasta from one pot, and he'd say, "One day I'll change the city. You'll see. I'll do it honestly." I believed him. We got married. I helped with his first campaign, printing flyers in our kitchen, knocking on doors, handing out leaflets while people politely pretended to care. He won a seat. Not a big one, but enough for an office, a secretary, and a new kind of ego. Our life became split into 2 seasons, campaign season and recovering from campaign season. During campaigns, he was never home. Meetings with voters. Strategy sessions. Crucial appearances. He'd say, "I'm doing this for us. For our future kids." I'd nod, eat leftovers, sleep alone. On his last campaign, there was Anya. She was introduced as a volunteer from the youth wing. 20-something, long hair, bright smile, terrifying energy. She ran around with boxes of flyers like they weighed nothing, took photos, managed their TikTok, hyped him up in every clip. At first, I liked her. She made him look more alive. He'd come home tired but glowing. Anya is a machine. She's everywhere. She really believes in me. Her name started showing up more often. Anya suggested we do a live stream in the courtyard. It worked really well. Anya thinks we should soften my image, show more family man content. Anya says people like when I smile. I started to feel like we were sharing a husband, me, in paperwork, she, in public image. Then one day I went to one of his courtyard meetings. I hadn't been at many lately, work was crazy. I didn't tell him I was coming. I wanted to surprise him, maybe remind myself why I ever supported this circus. He was standing in front of a group of pensioners, talking about roads and lighting. I watched from the side. Anya stood next to him, handing him the mic, adjusting his scarf, whispering points into his ear like a political stage wife. At the end, he finally noticed me. "Oh. This is my wife," he said into the mic, waving at me. "And she hates public stuff, but she's here today." I didn't hate public stuff. He was the one who'd told me early on, "Better if you stay behind the scenes. Politics is dirty, I want to protect you." After the meeting, Anya came up to me. "You must be Sveta. He talks about you, sometimes," she said, smiling too widely. "Sometimes." Cool. As we walked back to the office, I overheard Anya talk to another volunteer behind us. "He's so caring. After late meetings, when he drives me home, he always makes sure I get inside safely. Not many men like that these days." I walked a little faster so they wouldn't see my face. That night, when he finally came home, I asked, "How often do you drive Anya home?" He shrugged. "If it's late and she's carrying equipment, it's just being a gentleman. Don't tell me I can't care about young activists now." I let it slide with a warning in my chest. As the campaign heated up, he was home less and less. Some nights he didn't come at all, claiming he'd fallen asleep on the campaign office couch. One evening, I finished a big case early and walked by the campaign HQ on my way home. Lights were on, door was open. I walked past, looked in. The main room was empty, just flyers, posters, stale coffee. Voices came from the back room. The door was a bit open. I wasn't trying to be a spy. My legs just stopped. Inside, Andre sat on the table edge, tie off, shirt unbuttoned at the top. Anya sat in a chair way too close to his knees. He was saying, "I just don't feel understood at home anymore. You get what this work costs." She looked at him like he'd hung the moon. "Andre, you're doing something important," she said. "I'm proud to be by your side." She put her hand on his. He didn't move it. I quietly walked away before either of them saw me. That night, he sent me a message, "Staying at the office. Big day tomorrow. Need to be fresh." I replied, "Yeah. I saw." He didn't answer. The next day, I printed one of his campaign flyers, the one with his slogan about honesty and transparency, and put it on the fridge. When he finally came home in the morning, I was sitting at the kitchen table with that flyer in front of me. "Long night at the office?" I asked. "Yeah," he said, not meeting my eyes. "We were planning, printing, talking to volunteers." "Why?" I tapped the flyer. "You talk a lot about trust," I said. "Whose trust exactly are you working so hard to earn? Because it sure as hell isn't mine lately." He got angry fast. "You don't understand what this job takes. You see two people tired in a room and build some soap opera in your head. Anya is my colleague. That's it." I thought about her hand on his, about his "I'm not understood at home" line. I didn't have the energy to fight the version of reality he'd already chosen. Campaigning went on. Posters, debates, endless videos. His popularity grew, at least according to their polls. Ours didn't. The breaking point came a week before Election Day. I got a message from a friend who'd seen their live stream on social media. "You okay?" she wrote. I clicked the link. There they were, Andre and Anya, sitting on a couch in the campaign HQ, doing a Q&A. She was reading questions from a phone, laughing at his jokes, touching his shoulder, present in every frame. At one point, someone asked, "How does your family feel about your work?" He looked at Anya first, then at the camera. "My family understands that right now. My real marriage is to this city," he said. "And I'm grateful for the people next to me who support that." Anya squeezed his arm. They both smiled. I watched that from our couch, in our living room, alone. That night, when he finally stumbled in, smelling like cheap coffee and expensive perfume, I said, "You found a new marriage, apparently. To the city. And to whoever's holding your mic these days." He rolled his eyes. "Stop being dramatic. Everything is content now. People love seeing warmth between team members. It doesn't mean anything." "Then why," I asked, "does it look like she's your partner and I'm your roommate?" He didn't have an answer. After he won the election, because of course he did, people love a good speech, he made a post thanking everyone. He wrote, "My team is my second family. I couldn't have done this without them. Especially Anya, who was by my side every step of the way." No mention of his actual wife. That same day, I packed 2 bags. When he came home, Medal of Victory practically glowing above his head, he saw them by the door. "What's this?" he asked, like he couldn't possibly imagine. "This," I said, "is me not running for re-election as your wife." "You're seriously leaving now, after everything?" "When things are just starting," he said. "You started something without me long ago," I replied. "I'm just catching up." He tried one last line. "You're going to throw away years because you're jealous of a girl who stapled flyers?" I picked up my bags. "No," I said. "I'm walking away because you forgot the one person you promised to be honest with wasn't a voter, it was me." I moved into a small rented apartment closer to my work. Got a cheaper kettle, smaller TV, more peace. Every now and then I still see his face on a billboard or in the newsfeed. Standing next to him, smiling, is usually Anya. His approval ratings are apparently up. Good for him. Mine for him have been at 0% for a long time. And unlike his polls, I don't see that changing.